How many of you guys know someone who wastes food? Wow, a lot of people. For me personally, I try not to waste food because we shouldn't take food as granted. According to statistics, 2.3 billion of tons of food are wasted every year in the world. And I used to volunteer in an organization who provided people with free food. And every Saturday we went to the supermarkets and collected surplus food in order to help these people. I believe that today we live in a society where food wasting, it's happened all the time. And the food shouldn't be wasted. We can use that food more effectively to help people who are facing food insecurity every day. And that leads to my topic today, which is the organization Feeding America. First, I'm gonna talk about food waste. Is there actually a need to change? And the second thing is the solution of it, and it would be Feeding America. And then what would be the outcomes for our society if we stop food wasting? So first I'm gonna start with food waste. There is actually a need to change it. According to United States Department for Agriculture 2010, in the United States, between 30 to 40% of the food supply is wasted. And the big problem also that it's not just the consumer wasted food, it's also that is food lost, which means that in every production of a manufacturer or even in the farming section or distribution, you lose a lot of food and it's just be wasted. You can use that more effectively to help these people. And the second thing what creates with that, there's on one part, there's so much food wasted, but on the other part, there are people who are facing food insecurity every day. According to Patron 2014 from governing.com, from 1995, as you can see on the statistic, from 1995 to 2012, food insecurity has almost increased by 2%, as you can see here. So now I've talked about that there is a problem, the food wasting. I want to give you guys the solution of it. It will be the organization Feeding America. According to feedingamerica.org, Feeding America focuses on 3 parts to stop wasting food. The first one, as you can see, it starts with the farms, with the manufacturers and consumer-facing business. So in the farms, they try to have more effective, they give awareness of the companies that they should produce more effectively, for example, using new machines, etc., etc. And also consumer-facing business, they collect the surplus fruit from the supermarkets. And according to Fusaro 2016 from the Food Processing Journal, Feeding America volunteers, distributes, assists, and collects the surplus food from the supermarkets, and they ship it to the 200 food banks and 60 food pantries, and also they have new programs to help these people. So instead of wasting, they're using it for these stations, and people can come and take the food what they needed. As you can see here, they focus on this, and this part. So since now I've talked about what is the solution for it, I want to come to what are the positive outcomes for our society if we stop food wasting. According to York 2010, from Advertising Age, Feeding America has partners and distributors and well-known and big partners such as you can see here, Walmart, Kraft Foods, General Mills, Pepsi, United Airlines. That's quite a big companies. And this reaches also for the consumer a higher awareness of the topic to stop wasting food. And also it forces other companies, because they join it, it's also like a marketing for themselves. It also creates more companies to join in and help to stop wasting food. And actually, in the end, more families will be helped and fed if we stop the food wasting. And according to Bloomberg.com, 2016, many people doesn't know that the food that is wasted is going to landfills, and these landfills produce the gas methane, and methane is which basically the main reason why for global warming. And with less food on the landfills, we can decrease the global warming, so which is also beneficial to our environment. And I want to conclude that I talked about that there is a need to there's a need to change, and also the solution will be Feeding America and the outcomes for our society. I believe, guys, you should more get familiar with the topic, and every time you eat, you should think about that you shouldn't waste food, and people are suffering of that who actually don't have food. And I would recommend you to volunteer time in Feeding America to help people and fight against food waste, and for yourself, stop wasting food. Thank you.